Hello, how are you doing? Have you already written down all your goals, your financial direction, and what do you want to achieve in this year 2021? Well, we're at the advent of the inauguration of President-elect Biden on the 20th of January, which is 3 days away. What are the policies that the new US administration will hold towards the global economy and their stance towards Asia and particularly to China? Will they be more friendly and warm compared to the previous administration? President-elect Joe Biden has already announced the intention for the next 1.9 trillion stimulus, with more to come. And some of the key appointments in the White House have already kind of announced their stance towards a warmer, closer, friendlier relationship towards the nations around the world and perhaps even to China and the countries in ASEAN and Southeast Asia. So are we looking towards a better economy and better trade relationships? Well, with the US plan for greater stimulus with several trillions in the pipeline, there will be a lot of money flourishing, and who are the ones who will be benefiting and who are the ones who will be fearful? When there's a lot of money chasing limited goods, then we face the situation of inflation. Even in the own nation where you are living, the economy and the fiscal policy of your government and the treasury will affect your financial well-being. Whatever you are planning for your wealth and for your family monetary situation, you have to take all these things into consideration. With a lot of money chasing after limited goods, there will be inflation. And this is simple economic theory that supply and demand, that the money chasing over the goods will drive up the prices, just like what is happening in the stock market. With all the stimulus checks reaching into the hands of the United States citizens, many of them are already in the stock market, and they will dive into better investment, greater investment to give them better returns. Because where else are you going to put your money? We, in our limited, sometimes old thinking, will not want to go into the stock market, fearing from news that we have experienced before that an uncle or a friend or a relative or a business associate has lost tons of money speculating in the market. Remember, investing in the stock market, like in any business or in any form of investment, is risky. Nothing is risk-free. However, if you compare that to driving a car is also risky. However, where is the risk? The risk is not in the driving. The risk is in the driver. Just like in investing, the risk is not in the investing. The risk is in the investor. If you, as the investor, study and improve your own knowledge and know what sector to invest in, where to put your money, what kind of rate of return that you desire, and you have good mentors to guide you, therefore you will minimize your risk. Just like in driving, you minimize your risk. When you go into a car or even you walk in the streets, there are risks. You may slip on a banana peel and hurt yourself. So similarly in investing, do not take a general stance to say that I do not want to go into the stock market investing, because many people actually have the wrong notion. They go into investing in the stock market treating it like a casino, listening to tips, rumors and stories, and they jump in without doing a deep dive and their own due diligence into the company. And as a result of that, sometimes they make a lot of money and oftentimes they will lose it all back because they are avaricious, they're greedy, and it's like gambling. Therefore, be very mindful that you need to prepare yourself as an investor, wear the hat of an entrepreneur, as a business person when you go into investing into a company. Study where are the disruptions, what are the opportunities, what are the scalability of the business, what are the proof of concept. Ensure that all these things are within your circle of competence in terms of learning and understanding and knowing. Even if it is within your circle of competence, it may not necessarily mean it will work in your favor. All stock prices will go up and what goes up will come down. Therefore, do not take things for granted. There's nothing just plain across the board. If that's it so easy, then all of us will be multi-millionaires. Do not take investing for granted. Improve yourself on a day-to-day basis by at least 1%. Have mentors around you. Be a humble learner. Know what you're going into. Handle your money with intelligence. Improve yourself. You and I have definitely made money decisions that did not work in accordance to our plan. We maybe were too hasty, and also sometimes we listen and believe and want to be having the first mover advantage. In fact, that even was a disadvantage to us. Therefore, think carefully. Whatever business opportunities that come before you, look at it and review it for at least 3 months, if not 6 months, before you dive in. Because do not be too smart for your own good. This YouTube channel of mine is not for investment advice. I'm merely sharing some of my experiences. If you want to invest and you want to go ahead, please ensure you do your own due diligence and your deep dive and ask your own investment consultant before you take the first step. Thank you very much for coming in. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, which is for financial intelligence and financial literacy, please make sure you hit the subscribe button here and collaborate with us. It is free of charge.